Hello YouTubers, campers, welcome to our channel, Rand and Pam's Adventures. We changed the name here lately, but that's because we're going to be doing a lot of adventures. But today we're going to show you something different. Every time before we go camping, we have to get a babysitter. And we're going to show you why today. And that's because we have a 250-gallon saltwater tank. And that's what we're going to show you right now. Okay, so here's the fish tank. 250-gallon saltwater aquarium. And we got some fish in there. They all got their names. That big one right there is CD, and that black one is a Danzo. That's Mr. D. And that one acting silly in the corner going up and down over there, that's Hummy. He's an Hawaiian, some kind of Hawaiian humfish. And you can't see, oh, there's Chromie right there. But as you can see, this is got all live rock in it. And some sea anemones up in there. We've had this tank for about, I think we've been doing this for about 6 years now. There's another fish in there, but he's some kind of dragonfish. He hides under the sand. And he apparently is hiding under the sand right now. Is he out? Oh, oh yeah, there's a big eel in there too. He's sticking his head out down there. He's not coming out, but he's down there. He's right down in there. Then there's a starfish over there. So because it's such a large aquarium, we're gone more than a day. We got to get somebody to maintain the aquarium for us. These guys like to eat twice a day. They get a healthy diet. He's a pretty big fish right there, CD. So so maintaining a saltwater aquarium, you got to clean this thing about every 2 weeks and feed them, like I said, twice a day, and then fix whatever they destroy, which these guys are a little menace. They'll take a sea anemone or they'll take a rock and they'll go build their own garden somewhere, like over here in the back. Let me show you this. Down here in the back, the fish built that dragonfish. He picks it up and just takes it over to his corner. And then he sleeps down underneath it. How a fish sleeps in the sand is beyond me, but we got one that does. So, like I said, so anytime we go out on a trip somewhere, we got to get somebody to maintain this. So, to maintain a aquarium like this, there's a few things we got to take care of. And let me show you what's going on underneath this thing. Okay, underneath this aquarium here, there's another big tank. It goes all the way over to this side over here. So Basically, the water comes down into these socks that filter the water, and the water travels through over into this other section. This other section, we got a big protein skimmer there. Okay, so then over here, this is our UV filter system. And then on the side of the tank over here, down here, this is our chiller. This maintains the water temperature at 76 degrees, between 75.9 and 77 at the max. Also down in the tank there's a heater, but because we're in California, we don't see that, we don't use that very much here. But so all this equipment down here has to be maintained as well. And then there's another thing over there. It's called a clear water. That's hooked to the propane skimmer here. That helps maintain a nice clear water in the tank. The pumps, all the pumps on the saltwater tank are controlled over here. They're controlled on VFD controllers. And then 2 pumps over here are controlled there, and then the pH controller over there. So right now the pH is running about 8.2. We like to keep it 8.2, 8.4, somewhere in that area. But there it is. And up on top we got our LED lights. They're all on timers. At nighttime they go off at 8 o'clock, then the red lights come on. Then over on this side over here, this is a little nano tank. I think it's 14 gallons. And this is where Pam grows her seaweed. And she tells me today she's got thousands of little shrimp in there that are growing and climbing all over the place. She likes to grow all the sea anemone stuff. And over in this corner, this is where all the maintenance stuff is kept. And those lockers are full. So anyways, we thought we would show you this tank and the busy little guys in there. We had to make those big houses so that that big fish there, Mr. Seedy, can swim through there. So she's got some live seaweed growing on top of that rock there. Over here, this guy goes without mention. He's a huge sea anemone. And he's pretty cool. He's not fully open right now. So she's got a big seashell that sits there, and they're all in there. This over here, this is another. Oh yeah, you got a tube fan up on top of this rock here. But it's big enough for that fish right there, Seedy, to go in. Mr. Eel lives underneath all this house here. He lives on the bottom down there. There he is again over there. Got the seaweed in the back, both sides. So then we got these little blowers up on top here that keep the water turbulation up on top, and then the feed from the pumps feed 2 on this side and 2 on that side. But like I said, for about 6 years now we've been in the saltwater aquarium, been through this and that fish, and it's taken a long process to learn how to keep fish alive. They like subtle changes, very little at a time. So you're probably wondering how we get all this water and maintain this water. Well, we have another room where we make salt water and the RO water to go in this tank. And I'll show you that. So in one of our bathrooms downstairs, we have this big, huge handicap shower that we used to use a long time ago, but it's no longer being used downstairs. So in here, this is where, see if I can get this camera to angle at this. This is where we make the RO and salt water. And we have this reverse osmosis system here. And we make 10 gallons at a time. And we've been doing this for years. We just fill up these buckets and go dump it in. Here's all the extra filters. So we make our own salt water. We got pour a bag of salt in that one tank. That does the salt water. The other tank, we make the RO water. And that's what helps us maintain the fish aquarium. So another look here at the fish. One thing about a fish aquarium, you don't want to put a lot of fish in a tank because then they get nervous and they get sick. So we maintain about no more than 10 fish at a time in this aquarium, and least likely to have any type of ick or any type of that fish disease. But this is what we do. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed it. A little different, but something else we do. We'll talk to you later. Bye.